Confidence. Everybody talks about it. Everybody craves it. And everybody thinks the next person already has it. But here's the truth. Most of what you see, it's fake. It's filters, flexing. People praying strangers on the internet will clap for them. That's not confidence. That's survival. That's desperation. Let's rip the mask off. Most people you see flexing on Instagram aren't confident. They're desperate. They're addicted to validation. Confidence so fragile it cracks with one bad comment. Real confidence? You can't rent it, fake it, or post it. It either lives in you or it doesn't. And if you don't build confidence from within, life will eat you alive. Here's the million-dollar truth. Real confidence can't be faked. Real confidence is built from within. It's not a car you rent for the weekend. It's not a smile you slap on at parties. It's an unshakable engine inside you. And if you don't build it, life will steamroll right over you. Look, here's the thing. Confidence isn't just a nice to have. It's the secret key to life showing up for you. Wealth? If you don't believe you deserve it, you'll never reach for it. Love? You won't even ask for her number if you're shrinking inside. Opportunities? They sniff out confidence like sharks smell blood. Hesitate, doubt yourself, and they're gone before you blink. Promotion? It won't knock if you can't walk in the room owning your space. The spotlight? It won't shine on someone who's constantly hiding. What about respect? It only sits with the people who refuse to shrink, who stand tall even when no one is clapping. So let me ask you right now, is confidence reserved for billionaires, influencers, the chosen few? Or can you build it from nothing? Because here's what they won't tell you. Confidence is not a birthright, it's a skill, a muscle. And if you don't train it, it shrinks. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty, abused as a child, told she'd never make it. Yet she stood in front of the world and declared, "Turn your wounds into wisdom." That's confidence forged and not inherited by birth. Or think of Mary Kom, India's boxing legend. Growing up in a small village in Manipur, she faced extreme poverty and skepticism. People told her girls shouldn't box. Yet she trained relentlessly, fought her way to 6 world championships, and became an Olympic medalist. Her confidence wasn't handed to her. It was built through every punch, every setback, every win. Your words, your moves, your vibe, they all show what's inside before you even speak. Confidence is not about never failing. It's about refusing to let failure define you. So before we even start, smash that like button. Not for vanity, not for ZestifyUp's ego, but because every click pushes this message closer to someone out there who tonight feels invisible, stuck, and ready to hear this. Here at ZestifyUp, we're not chasing your likes, your subs, or your quick dopamine clicks. We're after something bigger, your transformation, your evolution, and if you want that evolution, stick around. Because each week we'll drop something that cuts deeper than the surface hacks, something that rewires your thinking. Come back every week and you won't just watch, you'll grow. All right, let's break this thing down. Confidence isn't DNA. You're not born with it stamped into your genes. It's DIY, do it yourself. Built brick by brick through small wins, awkward tries, and showing up even when you're shaking. The more you practice it, the stronger it gets. Muhammad Ali didn't stroll into the ring overflowing with natural-born confidence. He created it. He declared it. He once said, "I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was." Ali spoke his future into existence, not because he already felt unstoppable, but because he decided to believe it first and grow into it later. That's the hack. Declare it before you feel it. Work until your reality catches up. People think Jeff Bezos was confident building Amazon. Wrong. He quit a Wall Street job, family thought he was nuts, investors laughed at him, but he stepped in anyway. Confidence doesn't show up first, action does. Confidence isn't the starter, it's the result. Action comes first. You move, you stumble, you learn, and only then does confidence show up. Waiting to feel ready is like waiting for muscles before you lift weights. It doesn't work that way. Write this down. I act first, confidence follows. Say it again. Tattoo it in your brain. But to act first, you've got to rewrite the story you're telling yourself. Let me ask you straight. What story are you telling yourself right now? Where are you standing small when you could stand tall? Your story is either your prison or your passport. If your inner script says, "I'm shy, I don't belong, I'm not enough," then congratulations. You just cast yourself as the side character in your own life. Howard Schultz, Starbucks founder, raised in housing projects, poor family, no big breaks. His story could have been, kid who never makes it. Instead, he wrote, kid who builds the biggest coffee empire in the world. Your brain works like Google. Type in, I'm awkward, it will show you proof all day. Type in, I'm capable, and suddenly it starts pulling up receipts. Your brain is a search engine, feed it the right keywords. But rewriting the story is internal. How do you show it externally when you're the newbie in the room? It's by using the right body language. Let's delve into it next. Did you know that your body is the remote control for your brain? Because your body literally controls your brain. Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist and best-selling author, showed that just standing tall in a power pose for 2 minutes can shift your hormones, boosting confidence and lowering stress. Science proves your posture changes your mindset. Watch Mark Zuckerberg. Same grey t-shirt, same calm walk. He uses his body language so effectively that he doesn't need to scream he's worth billions. His body whispers it. Here's the brutal truth. The world sizes you up before you even speak. Walk slow, own your silence, take your space, stand tall, shoulders back, stride with purpose. Your brain notices, your hormones shift. Confidence starts trickling in before you even realize it. So, walk like you belong. Even if your brain is still screaming, who do you think you are? Stand tall, shoulders back, stride with purpose. Your brain notices, your hormones shift. Confidence starts trickling in before you even realize it. Act like you belong, and soon enough, you'll actually feel it. But if your inner voice is screaming, you're a fraud, none of this sticks. Let's tackle that beast next. It's important to silence the inner critic. Your brain is a liar, but you get to decide what's true. That voice in your head, you're not good enough, they'll laugh at you. Guess what? Everyone hears it. Even Maya Angelou, the legendary poet, author, and civil rights icon, admitted it. After writing 11 books, she said, quote, I have written 11 books, but each time I think, uh-oh, they're going to find out now. Perfection doesn't stop the doubt, it's universal. That's the secret. They didn't silence the voice, they overruled it. J.K. Rowling kept writing despite rejection letters stacking up. Michael Jordan missed shots, got cut from his high school team, and still practiced harder. Maya Angelou wrote book after book, even while doubting herself every time. The voice in the head whispers stop, but they acted anyway, and that's what made them unstoppable. Try this hack. Nervous? Say, I'm excited. Same adrenaline, different label. Remember, you don't kill self-doubt, you outvote it. But here's how you actually stack votes in your favor. Preparation. So let's talk about it next. Confidence is just preparation in disguise. Warren Buffett admitted he was terrified of public speaking, took a Dale Carnegie course, practiced relentlessly. Now he's one of the most confident communicators alive. Think of it like this. Presenting a project at work without rehearsing is like walking into a meeting with a blank slide deck. You'll stumble and sweat. But if you've rehearsed, memorized your key points, anticipated questions, you stride in like you own the room. Or in school, walking into an exam without studying is like trying to play a piano concerto you've never touched. You'll hit every wrong note. But if you've practiced, reviewed, and prepared, you play with ease, and the confidence comes naturally. When you know your stuff well, you don't walk in shaky, you walk in loaded. The most confident person in the room is usually the most prepared. Let's talk next about how to seek the fire, which grows confidence from inside. Comfort kills confidence, fire forges it. Michael Jordan missed 9,000 shots, failed over and over. That's why he became unstoppable. Think of every time you avoided speaking up in class, skipped that presentation, or hesitated to pitch an idea at work. Did it make you braver? No, you got smaller. You doubted yourself more. Avoidance shrinks confidence, action grows it. Or look at Ratan Tata, India's industrialist and billionaire. He faced massive setbacks, failed ventures, and critics doubting his vision for Tata Motors and other projects. Yet he kept taking bold decisions, learning from failures, and stepping into the fire. That's how confidence is forged, not handed to you. As Ratan Tata wisely said, I don't believe in taking the right decisions. I take decisions and then make them right. Fire alone isn't enough. Even the hottest steel can't shape itself. It needs the right environment. Let's see why your surroundings are critical. Confidence is contagious. Steve Jobs surrounded himself with visionaries at Pixar and Apple. Athletes train with the best, so they're forced to rise to the standard. Here's the thing. Your environment either fuels your growth or stunts it. If your group doubts you, mocks you, or keeps you small, you'll never feel like you belong. It's like trying to grow a plant while adding poison to the soil every day. No matter how strong the seed, it won't flourish. If you're the boldest in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need people who challenge you, push you, and believe you can be more. So here is your homework for this week. Audit your circle. Write down the 5 people you spend the most time with. Ask yourself, do they fuel my growth or poison my soil? Then make one bold move. Spend less time with one person who drains you, and double down with one person who lifts you. But even in the right room, there's one foundation you cannot skip: self-respect. Let's talk next about growing your confidence from within and its relationship to the level of your self-respect. You can't fake respect for yourself. True confidence isn't about looking strong, posting the right photos, or following some influencer's daily routine. It's about being unshakably reliable to yourself, keeping the promises made to yourself when no one else is watching. You said you'd wake up early, and you did. That's a brick in your fortress. You said you'd hit the gym, and you showed up. Another brick stacked. You said you'd finally finish that project, and you did it. Towering walls rising. Every broken promise to yourself is a crack in your foundation. The subconscious does not lie. That's why every promise you keep to yourself is a roar. It tells your subconscious, I can count on myself. I keep my word. Each kept promise is a roar, a declaration that you can trust yourself. And self-trust is the true currency of confidence. Priceless, unshakable, and the real secret to confidence from within. Unlike flashy self-help gurus or influencers selling motivation in sound bites, ZestifyUp is about action, not hype. We focus on building real habits, real results, real confidence. Because if you don't respect your own word, no one else will. Confidence starts inside, and it starts by honoring the promises you make to yourself every single day. Which brings us to the final, urgent truth. Your time is running out. Every day you delay is another day your fortress isn't finished. Build it now, brick by brick, promise by promise. Your time is now. Tomorrow is the biggest con of them all. It whispers, wait until you're ready. It lies. The promotion you wanted? Someone else walks into the boss's office today. That girl you plan to talk to? Someone else has the guts today. That idea you keep perfecting? Someone else is out there, messy but building, today. Hesitation kills more dreams than failure ever will. So, answer me. Are you ready to stop sitting in the stands while everybody else runs with the ball? Or are you ready, finally, to play? If you are, then this is where you start. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, now. And listen, don't just hit like, do something. Drop in the comments the one move you're taking today to build your confidence. Publicly declare it. That's your first brick. And if you're hungry for more, join us here every week at ZestifyUp. Not for hype, not for views, for your evolution. Every episode is another rep. Every rep makes you harder to break. Confidence isn't for the chosen. It's for the ones who show up, fight through the doubt, and build it brick by brick. So build it with us, starting now. And if you want to continue to learn more, then hit play on the next video or someone else will beat you to the moves you've been waiting to master. See you in the next episode.